Bring it on, France. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway.
And please welcome...
The colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And so we stand for the anthems. So we're up and running. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this fellow, Warren Zaire-Emery, Peter, is someone who's considered to be the crown jewel of French football. And at such a young age, his rise has been meteoric, really, since mid-teens. It's rare to see somebody so physically and technically accomplished at that age. But he's got the dribbling skills to be trusted.
Full feature, no doubt. Passing is crisp and sharp. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Now it's Wood, just eases him off the ball.
Wood really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Quality ball. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. And it's Kakitani. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Kakitani. Quarter of an hour played. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. But he's cut it out.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Vardiol. Oh, that's nice. Now it's Wood. He shifted it to the flank. And that is as far as they're going to go. He's found a way through. And he's heaved it away. Cross goes in there. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Rijkaard. Kakitani. It's Kakitani! They want to be quick to recover this.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
He won't be happy with that one. Kakitani, can he get on the end of this? He has found the way through. Wood. Tries to pass it through, and it's been played through. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Camavinga. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Kakatani going about things with real menace. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. That's a sharp pass. Well, that has not gone well. Rijkaard. Marquinhos. Rijkaard. Zaire Emery. Kakatani. And it's Camavinga. Zaire Emery. He's had it taken off him. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And we are already... Shoots! It's a loose ball. And another try! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Van Dijk. Zaire Emery. Oh, easy pickings there. He's under a lot of pressure there. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Van Dijk. And it's Rijkaard.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Now it's Mbappe. Rijkaard running with... Rijkaard! And he comes up trumps again.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Nicely weighted ball. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Look, stopping him is imperative. It may not eliminate trouble, but it'll reduce it.
Camavinga takes control of it and he's on the move. Can he finish? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Rijkaard! Denied by an instinctive save.
Rijkaard clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Now it's Wood. Great vision. Well, no goals, but certainly no shortage of action.
Yes, and it's been far from uneventful. We've had a healthy amount of attempts at goal from both teams, and with this...
He's having a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And he hits the net! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Camavinga. Oh, that's a key interception. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
He is through here. Tries a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Some resolute defending there. Looking for options for movement. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Now who's going to be first to this? Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. In the second half. Driving on and making good progress. Rijkaard purring through the gears.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
He is just caressing the ball. Climbs up big. In he goes again. Sticks it away. And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
No, that's been intercepted.
Coming on the field, number 20, Griezmann.
And this is Kakitani. And it's Camavinga. Into the last 5 minutes. Wood might just make this. Camavinga charging forward, the ball at his feet. Closing in on goal. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Wood.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And the number on the board is 3. Vardiol. Now it's Kakitani. Kakitani powering forward here, and he's had it nicked away. Now it's Wood. And that will be it. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started. Takes a shot! Out for a throw. Well timed, excellent interception. Van Dijk. Zaire Emery. Kakitani driving forwards. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Camavinga, quarter of an hour played. Knocks it into space. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Now he's off and running. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, that's delightful. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Camavinga. Now it's Kakitani. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And the shot! It's there! A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. And that's put paid to a promising move. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Well, that's a dangerous ball. And a chance! It's hit the upright. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And we have our very first corner. Oh, what a climb! Decent enough try. Looking to play him in. Played out towards the right wing. Gets a good foot in there.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And he's had it nicked away. Tries to pass it through. But that has not gone well. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Camavinga. And here's Kakitani. That's tidy.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others in.
India looking to pass their way through. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Great vision. And he's intervened well there.
There will be
Oh, lovely bit of skill. He's picked... It's Kakitani! It's in! And that for him is goal number 10. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and cut. And we hit half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
To the screen right now.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A two-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. And we are back on the way. Van Dijk. Marquinhos. And Guardiola. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Camavinga. Guardiola. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, good spread. Oh, that's a key interception. Zaire Emery. Pass somewhat off target. It's a pretty loose pass. Zaire Emery. Good, strong midfield running here. That is a brilliant interception. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. He has a look up. Van Dijk. Oh, super ball. Zaire Emery plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And he's picked out the run. Decent chance! Mbappe is magnificent! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Control. Camavinga. It's played through for him. Well, that's well seen too. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Mbappe. That's an imaginative pass. Dink through. No, that's been intercepted. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And this is Kakitani. He has found the way through. And the shot! Oh, extraordinary.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Sunil Chetri, number 17, coming on the field, number 9, number 7. Substitutions taking place.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Ambitious ball here. Not the most accurate pass. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. No, that pass isn't the best. And he's had it nicked away. Linton tries to play it through, and there's green grass ahead of him. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. India finding their passes. No, he's not getting his way this time.
Added time.
Now there's a fine ball. Tries a shot! And somehow he's managed to miss it. And we're done. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win.